Ladies and gentlemen, a new version of Minecraft has been released. This is Minecraft Java Edition 1.17.1, the first minor release for the Caves and Cliffs update part 1, with some gameplay tweaks and a load of bug fixes. My name is slicedlime, I'm here to take you on a guided tour of all the changes. Let's start with mobs. A change has been made to axolotl spawning. Blue axolotls, that is, the rare variant, can no longer spawn naturally. In Minecraft 1.17, they would spawn with a chance of 1 in every 1,200 spawns. Now that chance only applied when you breed them. Some fixes have also been done to axolotls to prevent them from leaving their pools of water, which would sometimes lead to them dying from dehydration. Hopefully this should mean fewer pet axolotls that vanish without a trace in this version. Let's talk about goats. When you breed 2 non-screaming goats, you now have a rare chance of getting a screaming goat kid. The chance for this to happen is 2%, which is the same as the chance that a goat spawns as a screaming goat when spawning with the world. Another change to goats is that status effects on goats now also apply when goats are performing their special behaviors, their long jumps and ram attacks. This means that strength and attack power now matter when they ram a target, and jump boost takes effect when they jump. The loot table of a drowned has been changed. The chance of getting a copper ingot from a drowned when you kill it as a player is now 11% plus 2% chance per level of looting, for a total of maximum 17% with looting 3. There's now also a change in behavior for drowned as well as other members of the zombie family, that is zombies, zombie villagers and husks. Those mobs will no longer pick up glow ink sacs. This prevents zombies building up in caves from picking up glow ink sacs left behind by derpy glow squids beaching themselves. Another mob behavior fix is for a bug where piglins and piglin brutes had changed to no longer spread anger unless they could see the target. That is fixed in this version. Any named mob that dies will now be logged. You will find this output in the log file and in the server console if you're running a dedicated server. This is to help you debug if one of your loved named mobs has suddenly vanished. If you killed a villager while it was holding up an item for display for trading, you could steal the item. That is fixed in this version. And for our final mob fix, withers are now once again immune to potion effects. Let's move on to blocks and items. The rate at which snowing fills a cauldron with powder snow has been increased. It is now twice as fast as before. And a bug where pistons and dispensers could create ghost powder snow blocks has been fixed. If you were pointing at a tall seagrass when you placed a small drip leaf, the item in your hotbar would be consumed, but nothing would get placed. That is fixed in this version. Some fixes for buckets. If you bought a tropical fish bucket from a wandering trader, or if you took it out of the creative inventory, then it would only spawn a single type of fish, white cob. Now it'll properly spawn many different types of tropical fish again. Note that the same does not apply for axolotls, they still only spawn pink. Gameplay fixes in 1.17.1. If you used an ender pearl on a multiplayer server and then logged out, the pearl would vanish. The same would happen if you threw an ender pearl through an exit end portal. Both of those cases have been fixed in this version. Let's look at a water-related bug fix, but first let me warn you that this involves some rapid movements that could be uncomfortable if you're sensitive to flashing images. When you attempted to walk through flowing water, you would sometimes rapidly switch in and out of swimming mode. That bug has been fixed in this version. Let's talk about world generation. There's been a bit of a stir around some of these changes. There's a bug in Minecraft 1.17 where emerald ore generates far too often. It would attempt to generate between 6 and 24 times per chunk, which has now been reduced back to the Minecraft 1.16 levels of between 3 and 8 generation attempts per chunk. Diamond ore has also been changed. There's been quite a lot of misinformation floating about, but contrary to popular belief, there really wasn't much of a difference between 1.17 and 1.16. There was, however, an error of 1 block that meant the diamond ore would stretch slightly higher up than it used to, and that is fixed in this version. Logs could turn into stone near lava pools. That is fixed in this version. And fossils now once again generate at the appropriate height in the world. In 1.17, they would always generate at bedrock level. Some visual changes in this version. Loaded chunks would sometimes not render at all until you moved your head slightly. That is fixed in this version. And the sun and moon wouldn't render at all if you had your view distance set to below 4. That is also changed. The end portal will no longer get messed up textures in worlds where you have played for a long time. hanging roots in item form now have the appropriate size. And the spyglass now has glass on the eye side, so it's now actually reasonable to think that a player would be looking through it. A single sound fix in this version. Calcite sounds were far too quiet compared to other blocks. Here's how it sounds in this version. And a few user interface changes, starting with languages. 3 incomplete languages have been removed. They are Sicilian, Manx, and East Algovian German. A new language has been added, it is Classical Chinese. In addition to this, a few fixes have been done to characters that wouldn't render properly in the Minecraft font. And last, but certainly not least, a number of crashes have been fixed, and performance improvements have been made. That brings us to the end of the gameplay changes for this version. If you're also interested in the technical changes and fixes for things like commands and custom world definitions, then keep an eye out for a video following this one detailing all of those changes. But that's it for this time. Thank you for watching this video. If you liked it and you want to help me out, then any interaction with the video helps its reach on YouTube. So leaving a like, dropping a comment, or sharing the video would be much appreciated. If you're interested in this type of content, please also consider subscribing to the channel and hitting that bell icon to get notified when new videos are out. I make update videos like this for every new snapshot, pre-release, release candidate, and full release of Minecraft Java Edition. Anyway, that's it for this time. My name is slicedlime. Thank you again for watching, and I'll see you next time.